Math Minute 79. Question 1 says, if Hal usually mows 21 yards per week, how many yards does he average per day? Well, so for this one, I would need to know that there are 7 days in a week. So if I do 21 a week, and I want to figure out how much I do per day, I'm going to do 21 divided by 7 because there's 7 days in a week. And if I do 21 divided by 7, I would get 3. So that means I mow about 3 yards per day. Number 2 is a fraction problem using division. So the rule is that when we're dividing fractions, we change the division symbol to multiplication, and then we flip the second fraction, or another word for that is the reciprocal. So if I flip that, that's going to be 3 over 2. And now it's multiplication, and the rule is we just multiply straight across. So we do the top numbers, 3 times 3 is 9. The bottom number is 7 times 2 is 14. So my answer is going to be 9 over 14. Number 3, which of these is the correct way to write the number 27.36? So first of all, I would say 27, and then when I see the decimal point, I use the word and in math, so I'd say 27 and then I'd have to know what place value is this 6 in. Well, that is in the hundredths place, so I would say that this is 27 and 36 hundredths. So the last thing to know is that when you write something like 27, you put a little dash in between them. So 27 and 36 hundredths. The correct way to do that would be C, because these have the little dashes in between the 27 and the 36. For problems 4 through 7, match each clue with its correct answer. Number 4, the positive square root of 9. So the square root of 9, remember all that means is I take some number and I multiply it by that same number, and I would get 9. Well, the only numbers that would work to go in there would be 3, because I had to put the same number in both of those spots, so 3 times 3 is 9. So we're going to go ahead and draw a line from that one down there. Number 5, 9 squared. That's 9 to the second power, or 9 times 9. And 9 times 9 is 81. So we would draw a line from there to there. Factors of 8. Remember, factors are numbers we can use to multiply to get, in this case, 8. So I would say 1 and 8, and 2 and 4. 1 times 8 is 8, 2 times 4 is 8. So I go over here, I see there's a 4 there, so I'm going to draw a line there up to there. And then multiples of 12. So when we deal with multiples, we just keep adding the number over and over again. So it'd be like 12, and 24 would come next, 36, 48, and so on. I would just keep adding 12 every time. And so I see there's a 24 here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a line from there to there. For problems 8 through 9, use the circle graph and table of information to the right. So it says, number 8 says, the circle has been divided into 10 equal sections. According to the chart, how many sections would need to be shaded for category B? Well, so if I look over here, it says B is 20%. So I need to find 20% of this circle graph. So the first thing I want to do is change 20% into a decimal. So 20 divided by 100 would give me 0.2. And then I'm going to multiply that by the 10 sections that this was divided into. And when I do 0.2 times 10, I get 2. So 2 of these little pieces would need to be shaded in for 20%. And then number 9 says how many sections would be shaded for category C. So that's 40%. So again, first thing I want to do is convert that into a decimal. 40 divided by 100 is 0.4. And then I'm going to multiply that by 10 for the 10 sections in the circle graph. If I do 0.4 times 10, I get 4. So 40% of this circle graph would be 4 sections. And then the last one, number 10, they're giving us the numbers of -9 and 3. And we got to fill out the chart. So the first thing is the sum. Sum means to add. So we're going to go -9 plus 3. And you could use your calculator to help you with this. And if I did that, -9 plus 3 would be -6. Product means the multiply. So we're going to go -9 times 3. And a negative times a positive is always going to be a negative. And then if I did 9 times 3, that would be 27. Difference means subtract. So if I go -9 minus 3, remember, -9 minus 3 is the same as saying -9 plus -3. And if I did that, a negative plus a negative is still going to be a negative. And then 9 plus 3 is 12. That's going to be -12. And then the quotient is division. So -9 divided by 3. A negative divided by a positive is always a negative. And then 9 divided by 3 is 3. So that would be -3 for that one. So that's all I have for your assignment today. So go turn that in. Group B students, tomorrow you're going to be taking the A math test in class. So bring headphones with you because you're going to plug those into your Chromebook, and the test actually reads the questions to you out loud. So make sure that you guys are bringing headphones with you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.